This is going to be an instructional video on our Hymer Exsis T580. First of all, we're going to go around the outside of the vehicle, and then we will go into the habitation and cab area. So first things I'm going to show you first is how to open the bonnet. This is just in case you need to jump start the vehicle. So if you come over to the passenger side, open the passenger door, you'll see the bonnet release catch just here. Pull that down once and that will release. So now you have got the bonnet open, I'm just going to show you a few of the points underneath the bonnet. So if you are wanting to jump start the vehicle, your negative terminal is just here. Your positive is just down here under this black cap here. So now we're going to carry on around the vehicle. As you can see, I have got the satellite dish up. I'll show you how to operate this. This is inside the habitation area. So currently we are on the passenger side of the vehicle. So the first locker you come to is going to be your leisure battery, also your fuses. The next one here is going to be your vent for your boiler. You want to keep this clear at all times just because it produces so much heat. And then this next locker here is going to be your toilet cassette. I'll just open this now. So now that I have got the toilet cassette door open, as you can see, the toilet cassette is in place securely. To release the cassette, you just need to lift this tab up here and pull towards you. So now that I have got the toilet cassette out, if you need to clean or empty the cassette, just need to twist this nozzle out here, take this cap off here and tilt up. When you are emptying, put your thumb on this button here, hold the button in. That will let air into the cassette at the top and let the fluids flow out evenly. So now that you have cleaned and emptied your toilet cassette, to put it back in place, make sure it's aligned, and you want to make sure you hear the click and make sure that this clip here is clipped down and securely into place. So your next locker we are going to go to is going to be your LPG gas. So this fits 2 canisters in here, 6 kg, and then your regulator is up here. You can connect 2 gas canisters at once and use this regulator here to change the diversion of which gas tank you want to use. Also in here we have got your grey waste hose extension, which I'll show you on the other side. So the last locker we are going to go into is going to be the garage. This is on the passenger side still. So as you can see, lots of storage in here. You've got 2 lights on each side. Down here you've got your tie down hooks. All you need to do to move these is undo and slide across and tighten back up. As you can see, we have got your awning arm in here. As you can see on this vehicle, you have got a reverse camera. Now we are on the driver's side of the habitation, which I'll open this side. In here is going to be your grey waste tap. At the moment this is in the closed position. If you are wanting to empty your grey waste tank, just twist and that is open and that will release just down here. If you want to extend this pipe, that was the grey pipe in your LPG tank area. To close again, just twist. Also in the garage area you have got 2 sockets as well. So carrying on round the outside of the habitation, currently on the driver's side still, your compartment here this is going to be your freshwater tank fill. Put your hose pipe in. When the water starts to come back out of the hole, that means your tank is full. The next one is going to be your 240 volt hookup mains. And these next two here are ventilations for your fridge freezer. So try and keep these clear at all times. And as you can see, we have got an electric step on this vehicle. So next we are going to go into the habitation area and over the cab. As you can see, we have an awning on this vehicle. I will send a separate link for the awning, how to set up. Just before we go into the habitation, this vehicle has not been cleaned yet, inside or out. So now we are in the habitation area. So first of all, we're going to go over the cab area and work our way back. There's only a few features in the cab area. If you are wanting to swivel the passenger and driver seat, this little tab here, you just need to pull and then twist. Also in the cab area, we have got your blackout blinds. To use these, you just need to pinch and slide across and then clip back into place. Same on your front windscreen, on each side, pinch and slide, and they will meet in the middle with a magnetic strip. As you can see, we have got some 12 volt sockets, USB, Type C. Also in here is Type C as well. And now we are going to go over the habitation area. So in the habitation area, through the habitation door, you'll see above the door is going to be your controls, your main controls, and then you have got your Truma heating controls. On the Truma heating controls, I'll send another link for this, how to use the controls, just going through some of the settings. But first of all, to turn your main controls on for your 12 volt system, just press this button here. You can see the green light here. If you are hooked up to 240 volt mains, this will light up here. It's hard to see. There we go. So this will light up here if we're plugged in. To check your levels, you just need to twist this dial here. So at the moment, this is indicating the leisure battery. Twist to the right, it's going to indicate your fresh water tank. As you can see, it's a warning because it's empty. The next one is going to be your grey waste tank. Just trying to get it so you can see, there we go. It's going to be your grey waste, and then the last one across is going to be your main vehicle battery. That is all the settings on here. To switch the control panel off, just press the button in the middle again. This one here is just like an immersion heater for your gas regulator valve. So if you want to see the level of this, of your gas as well, put the button down. This is in summer mode here, and it will indicate here on this side of your gas levels, so in case you need to change over your gas. And then if you're in cold climates and you don't want your gas regulator to freeze, you can put this up onto winter mode at the top. That's your heating control panel. Just hold in. But like I said, I will send a separate link how to use this. So as you can see here, this is going to be some light switches for around the vehicle. You've got a plug socket here, also your electric step. So push down, that will bring the step out. Push up, that will bring the step in. So next, just in this cupboard here, you'll see your automatic satellite dish. At the moment I've got this up. It's currently looking for satellite. want to take the satellite dish down, press park, and it will bring the satellite dish down. Also in the dining area, just in the floor here, this is going to be your frost protection valve. Also, this is where you can drain your boiler. Your boiler is currently under this seat here, but you won't need to access this because they have put the valve just here. So at the moment this is in the open position. This button is out, so that's indicating that the valve is open as well. To close this, just twist and then push this button in. So now that valve is closed. You want to make sure that you close this valve if you fill your fresh water up and then start using your taps, otherwise the water will drain straight out. When you are wanting to drain your pipework and boiler, all you need to do is just twist, the button will pop out and your boiler will drain. While we are on about the valves for the draining and filling, you can see here we have got access to your freshwater tank. So this big valve here, cap, if you want to clean your tank, you can access that through this cap here. Also, if you want to drain your freshwater tank, all you need to do is twist this black knob to the right and that will empty your tank. Twist to the left to close your tank back up. One more thing about your water. The pump switch is currently in the shower room in this cupboard here. So this is the switch for your water pump. On your switch, when you are ready to use your fresh water in the shower or the sink, you need to make sure that you've got fresh water in your tank. You don't want to turn the pump on and run the pump dry, otherwise you could burn the motor out. So when you switch the pump on, make sure you have got water, fresh water in your tank. So the next thing we're going to go over is your kitchen area. So as you can see here, we have got a 3-ring burner. When you are priming your water system, you can prime your gas as well at the same time, so everything is all primed up ready to use. So to prime your system, you need to switch your gas on at the main source and then switch the dial on, feed the gas through and wait for the gas to come through and ignite with your igniter there. When you are using this, once finished, the glass cover here, leave the glass cover up for around 20 minutes. The reason we say this is just a safety reason really, so the glass doesn't shatter because of the temperature difference. So once you have used your hob, leave the cover up for 20 minutes, let everything cool down, then put your glass cover down. The next one is going to be your sink, and then we have got your tap here. Like I said, when priming your system, once you've primed your gas or your water first, make sure you've got water in your tank. Then open the tap, turn the pump on, and that will eventually bring the fresh water through the system. On your hot side, it will fill your boiler up first, so you might just have to wait a minute, let the boiler fill up, and eventually it will come through, and then your full system is primed. At the same time, you may as well do your shower and your basin tap. Then all your taps, your water system is primed, ready to use. Here, just some more light switches. Then in this drawer here, as you can see there, you've got some gas shut-off valves internally. But if you are travelling, starting to move the vehicle, you are better off turning the gas off at the main source. The next one is going to be your fridge and freezer. To control this, it's just up here. Press and hold the power button and it will illuminate. At the moment I've got it on A, so A means like it's an auto select, so really it selects the best source that is available. To change the source, you just hold this button in here, that will flash, and then you use the arrows to select just the source that you want. Most people do leave it on auto because it will automatically select from electric, your mains hookup, and then use your vehicle battery when your vehicle is moving, and then if you've got your gas on, it will select the gas. But you can do this manually. Just go across. So there we go. So go across, and that indication there is going to be your mains hookup. The next one is going to be your vehicle battery, so that's charging and running when the vehicle is driving. The last one here is going to be gas. Want to change the temperature of the fridge, that is just here. Just press this button again. To turn the fridge off, just hold the main power button and that will turn off. We recommend when you are going to use your vehicle just to put your fridge freezer on an hour before, just to let it cool down so it's ready to go once you start traveling. Next, we're going to go over the shower area. So like I said earlier, on your shower and your basin tap, you may as well prime this at the same time you are priming your kitchen tap. Here you'll see some light switches. Down here is going to be your flush button, which is going to use your fresh water, and here you will see some indicators. The indicators are just letting you know about your toilet cassette. They will come on when your toilet cassette is nearly full. It's not saying your cassette is full, it's just letting you know that you are nearly at the limit. So the last part to go over is just in the bed area. At the back, underneath that shelf there, you have got some sockets, power sockets, USB and Type-C. As you can see, on each side you have got a light, and then your light switches are here. If you make this bit up here to make the extra bed, you have got a fold out step here, what just lifts out like so, so then you can still get access to the bed area. To put this away, just fold it up, slide back down, put this flap up, and that is back away. In this cupboard here you'll see two headrests. That's where they get stored when not being used for the extra passengers in the rear. And then you can see here is going to be your main breaker when for your hookup. So that is the instructional video complete. Just going over the main components of the vehicle. If you do have any more questions, leave a comment below or drop us an email or give us a ring. We are here to help.